Thing's almost hard to walk away from. I mean, look at it. That is just a truck. That is the stance. That is a farm truck to the bone.
Wow.
She's all the way around. There might be some ridges. She's rotating. Alright, so the last video we left off on was kind of boring.
Yeah.
We didn't get it fired up. There was a lot of taking apart stuff.
But we figured out that the gas we were using was junk.
That's right. After a lot of attempts at trying to start it, nothing was happening.
Yeah.
So we put it up on the lift. We thought, let's stay productive and power wash underneath it and clean it.
Yeah.
The same gas we were trying to start the truck with, we put in the power washer. Power washer went fired.
So we put new gas in the power washer and it fired.
Fired right up. So we thought, you know what? I bet that gas can that was rolling around the bed of the truck for a month that we're trying to start this truck with,
yeah,
probably has water in it. So I got a can of starting fluid. We got fresh gas. I think this thing's gonna start up tonight, huh?
Inner tubes.
Inner tubes is for the case.
Right.
We got new tires on the way though.
Yeah, new tires.
We're doing some horse trading with Muddy River Wrenching, and he's gonna end up with a really cool 80s van. So ugly, only a Ford guy could truly appreciate it.
Yeah.
He's gonna hook us up with, well, you guys are gonna like the tires we put on this thing. It's gonna look cool.
Like when you would see it at the store, like when you're about to buy it, it's like the original tire.
Yep, it's what the farmer would have rolled up in to the feed store. Just old school bias ply, rough tread. Drive it on a cold day, it feels like you're driving down a set of stairs. So, all right, let's get this thing fired up, man. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
That one we pulled out of a barn?
Nah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Enough. Yeah. Let's speed this up. All right, go.
Woo!
All right, go ahead. I hate skids. I hate being short, man. All right, we're gonna cook our new carburetor here. It's in there.
Okay.
And go. You screaming like a girl? Keep going. All right, this all the oil we left in the cylinder.
Probably, but like that looks
Pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Mouse bedding mixed with oil.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, it's funny. I had this nut off last week to clean it. We might have got it too hot, but this wire was getting so hot. We're going to change the wires. I feel like that might be some of our resistance. Maybe it'll be better with the new one.
I hope.
It's not melting.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah. So what did we do tonight so far?
So we took off the old ignition.
Well, yeah, we did this.
We took off the
ground
wire.
Ground cables.
Ground cables.
And I did not have a good ground onto the block, and it was a tiny wire, so
Yeah.
we got this thick one here.
This one.
She's...
Hold on. Hold on, let me get the camera.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
It's running. All right, I think I got the brakes on finally. I'm sorry. Why does Ford have so many daggone moving parts? This is awful. But it's on, and it sure does look pretty. I mean, it's the prettiest thing you hope you never have to see. Cool, on to the other side. Alright, well there's our frame route. Not horrible. Yeah, so I just went ahead and cut that tank out because it's pretty well falling out on its own. And every bit of its holder is a wood spacer, so we'll go ahead and believe the guy online that was not a factory tank. What I don't understand is, it's got the filler door. Is that a diller option? Cut all that stuff out. I will probably just go ahead and patch my frame while I'm in here running my new brake and fuel line. Yeah, believe it or not, it needs all. I figure. So I'll leave the heat shield. Then I got a brand new gas tank and sending unit. Let's replace the back one because I know that one's standard on all of them. I'm gonna assume this one's lost whatever was in it. This still has some form of fuel in it. I almost kind of miss the smell of old gas, old traditional gas, not this ethanol stuff. Got the brake lines on the rear axle. Might just go ahead and run the fuel line. I'll probably just craft a piece of angle iron on the bottom of the frame there. Really, if that's the only frame route on this thing, that's not horrible. Can considering where it was for all these years. I get under here and power wash this thing soon too, once I know I can roll it. So yeah, that's where we're at with it right now. Slowly coming along. So I was in here, gonna run new front brake line. I'm gonna run all new brake line, but took this one out and I got thinking there weeks ago when I took off the brakes, the driver's side caliper had no hose to it or brake line. Then it occurred to me somebody years ago probably robbed it, and I thought, well, that's been open for many years. What are the odds? There's a good chance this brake block is junk, and it's not even going to be where I can plug it. The threads are so crusty. I mean, I'll probably blow it out. Is that starting? It's probably no good. That stinks. So, interesting fact, the brake block on a square body Chevy is darn near identical. And luckily, I've got a few of those sitting around. So we'll see if this one works. All right, now that we got these off, we'll drill them out, run the tap down through it. Hopefully, get a bolt to start. Alright, I decided to go ahead and power wash underneath it. Get all the flakies off, and it already looks much better. So many leaves under it. Got the brake hubs all on. Gonna go ahead and swap out the gas tank, run a few more fuel lines, and we should lower it down and try to start it. I did get a little bit of the paint. Obviously it's wet. It's not going to stay that shiny, unfortunately. Not that it would matter because of all the rust. But boy, it's a shame there's so many globs of rust on this. It could be a pretty truck. First wash job in I don't know, almost 40 years, probably over 40 years. I doubt they washed it before they parked it. That looks like primer. I might be able to hit this with a Scotch-Brite. We get it running and down, rolling on its own wheels again. We'll do a proper power wash of the whole thing, but I just got tired of all the crud falling in my face. I mean, that's just from the frame rails, some of the floorboards. So, yep, onto the gas tank. Yay!
Manpower.
Doesn't be good for you to wire brush and clean up.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the kit off for you. Good.
After all that power washing, that's just from
I
hitting
think
on
you
the
missed
gas
a
tank.
little spot.
You think? That's all just from the goofy gas tank.
Uh-huh.
Any surprises
Oh,
this
look,
year?
even more flakes.
Okay, this is all good. This is good. Let's just keep it from bouncing. That's not a big deal. I can't believe how solid these are. Like, we get this thing rolling and good. It's getting a Reese hitch. You know, we're gonna use this.
Yeah.
Factory wiring hasn't been all botched up.
It's a good
It's crazy
truck.
how good the bed rails are and how rough the bed floor is. We'll probably, hey, you know what? We got that big sheet of diamond plate over there in the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
Think that would work?
Maybe.
We got a new sending unit, so I fully intend on plugging this in, and hopefully we have a gas gauge. Sweet.
Gas gauge, that's cool.
Yeah, gas gauge. Doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah.
Wonder if we shouldn't attempt to spray some like undercoating or something in here before we put the gas tank up. No, but
Probably.
we'll talk like we want to, but we probably won't.
No. We should try.
Yeah, maybe, sure. Probably not.
No.
Yeah, this is cool. So in like 1998, 99, Dad and I, we took an F350 four-wheel drive, and the frame on it was pitted then, and it was 20 years old. And this was sitting over there in the woods while all that was happening, and this is less pitted than that truck was. Crazy. All right.
Look how much more flakes just hit the ground when the gas tank fell out. Bag. Look what's inside.
Those are too big.
Thanks for the pocket bag.
Check that 5-gallon bucket there on the floor, bub. There's bolts in there. Pull that clear jug out of the bucket.
Oh.
Here.
Don't do
These ones ought to work. That's a standard thread, right? Maybe.
I don't know. I love opening new parts.
Yeah, it's kind of special. Look, you just give it a little tap.
And you break it.
You set it and forget it. There, it's done. Yay. Now, what are the odds of us getting that out of the old tank?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's the real thing. Period.
Well, that's not too bad. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's funny, that's really not bad inside. It's, see this hole here?
Ooh.
See it? That's how you know it's no good. Dead giveaway. This is usually a grommet like this, it's better to put the grommet in. Let me push this through. Smell the old gas on it. This had gas in it right up until it rusted through. Some point in the last 40 years, you used to walk through that property and just smell turpentine where all the fuel tanks had rotted through. Pretty nasty. Yay!
Yay!
We did it.
We did it. We did it. We did it.
Those are probably too wet tonight to mount, huh?
Yeah.
Time to quit?
No. No,
You
it's
just don't
not.
want to go to bed. It's a school night.
No.
You're not able to. Hey, can you hold this up for me real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I had to buy that super expensive filler line and I left it a little too long. And that's going to create a bind, and if it kinks, we're going to have a heck of a time putting gas in this. Yeah, the fuel tank's about done. We just got to hook up, run the fuel line up to the front where we'll put our new fuel pump.
Yeah.
So the entire fuel system, will be completely new on this thing. That'll be nice.
Yeah, that'll definitely be nice.
I really wish I'd put a chunk of rubber fuel line coming off that sending unit before we jam this tank up in there, because I feel like that's going to be a pain to do now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we should have done this before we put the tank up.
Yeah. Almost there.
Are your hands caught on the wire? Like, are you pulling the wire back out as you move?
No. Crap.
Whoosh. It only goes on one way.
I know. Trying my best. Counterclockwise, right? Yeah.
Well, you're tightening it so it's clockwise. Is this your first day?
Yeah. First day doing this? Oh, yeah. First day.
Alright, let's get this fuel line run. Never used the aluminum stuff before. I hope it... Ooh. Let's see that. She kinked already. This stuff might be garbage. I've used aluminum. A little bit of a flare. The rubber line won't slide off. Slide off. Rubber line won't slide off. Alright, here's the part I'm a little confused at. The old one, it's a tad longer arm. This is feed, this is carb, carb, feed. They don't say in or out, but I'm going to assume I've always seen the threaded line goes to the carburetor, right? Maybe. Guess we'll find out. My pile of new parts is quickly shrinking, which is good. Guess that means hopefully this thing will be driving soon. That don't look horrible though.
Ooh.
There's no moisture though, and that's a good sign.
Yeah.
We can't get the fill plug out, let it breathe. Yeah, according to people online, there's supposed to be a drain plug right here, but it was a factory defect. And they forgot to put the drain plug in. At least that's what they said online, so it has to be true.
Okay, so... You got drips? Right here.
Not the ideal color. Ah. Oh. Ew. So if a lot of people don't realize, Ford had a bigger hole in the center of the rim. You know, back before the 2000s, when everybody had their own special bolt pattern, you go buy an aftermarket wheel and it fit any of the trucks. This is a Chevy wheel. This hole slightly smaller than this hole. This is a 90s Ford rim. This is a 80s Chevy rim with a smaller hole. Don't spend your time cleaning up one of these for a Ford unless you know it's going to fit the axle. My wheels are a little wide for these tires, but these are cool. These are gonna look so cool on this truck. Just hope I can get them mounted up. Things are thick. Distone, extra traction. Assuming, yeah, 2025. Brand new. Sometimes you can buy stuff and they sit on a shelf for a while, but these are fresh. Valve stem. These tires are thick. I actually have to use my tire tool. started greasing my beads years ago, and I really like doing that. I feel like it fills in little imperfections in the metal, helps see them better. Probably gonna hurt me on this one because these are really narrow tires. Probably too narrow, but I don't care. They're cool. I put a ratchet strap around the center. First, we got to push it down, get the back seated. Alright, now pull up gently and push in when you pull up.
It's not going.
Push it, pick up. There it goes.
Let go.
Yeah. Yep. You shouldn't pop this too bad when I put more grease on this one. Dude, I struggled for a minute. I really appreciate you showing up.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Perfect timing.
Keep going, buddy. That's good. That's good. Drop her on the safeties. Oh, these are gonna look good. Oh no, I scratched my paint. That just not look right at home on there?
It looks pretty good.
Looks pretty good. I'm looking for righteously awesome. It's what trucks want. This was like the, well, I mean, it was pretty normal, so it wasn't cool back then. It was just a truck tire, but now, it's cool. It's bias ply. That's thick.
Yeah.
These things probably outlast me, man. High school, I drove on a set of these. It had to have been 30 years old. They were studded snow tires, so the sun going down the road. Zzz. The only problem is you take off on a cold morning, you bounce for an hour.
Should I lower it?
I'll lower it. Tell me what it looks like we got weight just on the wheel.
Okay. Whoa.
I mean, obviously the suspension's not compressed.
No, no.
That looks cool. You feeling it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now it sits up like if it was a high boy. It's not a high boy, so it's going to sit a little lower.
Yeah.
Actually, we don't know because we drug it out of a hole and then we dragged it over here with flat tires. It might sit up. That bed had so much crap in it for years.
Ooh.
That the springs are probably coming back to life. Maybe it will sit up kind of
Well,
high.
I'm excited to.
Got a few more lines to run in front, and we'll throw the wheels on and maybe roll it back away from the lift so I can have you start cleaning out the interior. Get you a hazmat suit. Yeah. All right. And then it should sit fairly level. That's perfect height. That's a work truck. It's a 79, so it's not a high boy. High boys, I think, stopped in 77. High boys had a divorce transfer case, and they sat up high. But man, did you ever think it looked this good sitting over there in the dirt?
No.
Do you remember? The dirt was up to here.
No, I remember the dirt being up to like right here.
No, it wasn't that buried.
Well, it was.
The body was not far from the ground. And now look at it. That is cool. Oh man. Probably a good spot to stop for that.
Probably.
I want to keep going.
I don't want to push her look.
Yeah, I'm tired. Thank you for coming up and helping me mount those. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do it without you, buddy. button. Did you say a bad word?
No.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything. I swear.
Alright, stop. Now, I'm going to show you a trick. We might be able to get away with not having to get out the puller and pull. Okay? Alright. Get your feet on some floorboard that's still remaining. Like in front of you, and you're going to pull on that steering wheel as tight as you can.
Okay.
Pull. Pull harder. Ah. Alright, we'll have to get the pull out, buddy. You going down any? Ah. It wasn't that tight. There we go. Alright, so. Yeah, it stinks in here. You really can't go straight to the shifter. I thought maybe we could. Is that PB blaster sitting right there, buddy?
Yeah. Here.
Maybe it's this I gotta take off. Is that? That's a screwdriver you have. I haven't done Ford in a long time. You know what's funny? So this is a Ranger XLT, right?
Uh-huh.
Supposed to be like a fancy package. This is a radio delete plate. Somebody, this bezel did not have a radio in it. They cut that out. Which means this truck never had a radio, which is weird. You'd think being a Ranger XLT, it would have had a radio. Now I bought a 78. And it never had a radio put in. It still had the radio delete. It was a plain Jane bottom of the line truck. Park all the way down to first. Up. Sweet. Okay. Good deal. All the way up to park. Yeah, you got to pull it up towards you, huh? Sweet. Okay, that's freed up. That's one less thing. Okay. Good deal. Let's go get some dinner. What do you think, man? We did it! Ah. All right, well, I hope the coolant. Now we got to hook up the cooling system.
Look at the back wall.
I think a lot of the exhaust noise is that smog plug being out of the front. Dude, we gotta open the big door. It's freezing outside. Oh man. Last time I had a garage just full of smoke, it was on fire. Woo! Dude. I call that a win, man.
Yeah,
what do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, now
Here, the button isn't beeping. I think it's
nah, the battery's getting weak. I don't want to leave them open real long, but daggone.
Go.
I gotta hook up the hot wire, I guess.
Bet.
You like pumping, don't you? Pick it up some with your feet if you can. Yeah.
If I pick it up, it's
Yeah. And the fluid's dropping. Okay, now that it's running, we gotta fix the stuff that I wasn't concerned with when I wasn't running. I'd like to get a fan belt on and get this thing up to temp, but this pressed-in cooling tube rusted off. So I got a new one, and it's just basically a pressed-in tube. So I guess as long as I get that one out of the way, I just hammer this one in. Seems like kind of a dumb design, but whatever. Then hopefully fill this up with some antifreeze, because it's 28 degrees outside, and let it run a bit. We had it running probably about 5 minutes, long enough to get warm, hopefully blow all the smoke and oil out of it. That we, I mean, the cylinders were full of oil. We blew them out, but there's still a bunch of oil in the firing chambers and the exhaust, so it's going to make a lot of smoke. It was actually kind of cool, but yeah, now it's time to start buttoning stuff up and see if the transmission works, see if all our brakes are good. They've all been replaced. I hope they're good. Hopefully we can drive this thing soon. I pulled the old coil off. I need to find me a 12-volt hot wire. I know on Dodge and GM, when they have a coil, it's not a true 12 volt. You can't put a true 12 volt to a coil. You have a resistor. I don't know about Ford, because they got a lot more wires going on. So, I don't know. We'll see. Try to get this thing swapped out. I don't have an easy out that big. If anyone's saying use an easy out, I don't have one that big. I could say that was easier than what it was. I wonder what's going to blow first, one of these old hoses or the heater core. So I just took the old oil filter off, and something I've run into over the years when an oil filter has been on a vehicle for a while, the O-ring stays behind. And what this does is you'll think everything's fine, you'll put your new oil filter on, and that'll heat up and leak in between, and you'll leave a trail of oil right up until your engine runs out. So just something to look out for when you take these old oil filters off. And ordered belts off Rock Auto, and of course they're all the wrong size. I guess I just have a different application than we're expecting. So hopefully one of these fit. If anybody's ever wondered why hillbillies save stuff, when you live 30 minutes from town and only have an hour to tinker, you just go salvage parts off junk in your yard. Okay, let's try this again. Now we got stuff buttoned up. Got a spark. Oh. Really like to see if the transmission goes in gear. Tighten up that distributor some. Lower the idle too much. Pick this up a little maybe. I gotta climb up in here. Well, the transmission kind of moved. That's promising. Obviously, you should be checking this in neutral. Come on. It's about collapse. There's a pinhole. Luckily, I've done this before, so I got new hoses, and I think, oh, perfect. I got a new thermostat too. Well, it runs anyhow. Let that cool down a bit and change some lines, bypass the heater core. That's just oil burning off, plus all this spraying on it. It's the longest we've had it running so far though. And we'll leave that be. Alright, well, I guess I'll wait for Jacob to get here to mess with it anymore.
Like the interior of the 50.
Howard's Auto Parts. AC filter, $3.12. Wow. Okay, well, it's not too awful bad. They actually make a patch panel section that goes in the middle of it. I'll probably just put a piece of diamond plate, because look at the rest of the truck. Good enough. Okay. Big hillbilly mirror. Keeping that. These are the mirrors that came on this truck. They were in the bed. Get it out, but I'll get some nut inserts and throw them back on. I think they're cool. Got a couple extras for them in the barn. Other side's broken, obviously. Like this plenty of grommet we're going to need. Aftermarket battery hold down. Honeycomb, May of '97. Everything over there was completely packed full of just random trash over the years. Let's open a truck that doesn't run, just put an empty box of honeycomb in it. These look like square body mirrors. Those are keepers. Gas can with the good nozzle. Dang it. Still keeping it. Ooh. Replacement mirrors that are yeah, I thought they were cracked. They're not cracked. Perfect. They're not the same. They won't work on those. Square body mirror. Cool. I hope these are the wiper arms because we're missing them. Square body Chevy terminal or something from the 80s. And shroud for dentside forward. That's for sale now. Somebody might want that. So, something I don't understand. This looks like it was melted from mouse pee, or oh, that's an old patch kit. Here's what's left of the glove box. Hey. This is why I don't have Jacob up here doing this. Ugh. 0 signs of an owner's manual. I wonder if these tire patches are still any good. There's quite a bit of them. Might get you by in a pinch. Something to finish the project you're on until you can get the right stuff. I was hoping that'd be the period correct Ford floor mats with the picture of the dent side on them. Hey, here we go. She might be a little crusty, but it's down. Okie dokie. Well, I reckon I'll unbolt the seat because nothing else in here ain't good. Ooh. Those are ugly. Oh no, not a Ranger. Did it melt? One of the cool things about this package is the interior. Alright, well, I reckon just gonna get grosser from here. Alright, I got it soaking in mold killer. I knew the cab was rough. This is way rougher than I thought. I knew we had some rust up there. Just blowing my air gun up in there blew through the outside panel. This is pretty rough. I mean, it's a shame. I mean, maybe this is the condition they're in now when people are saving them. I'll admit I am getting a little bit of age on me, because I used to bring these trucks home for 150 bucks and they were not that bad. But if I was to go ahead and fully restore this truck, I would definitely find a different cab. I think. Maybe you can't find them. I know the beds are really hard to find. Those bed sides are fixable. Shoot, the front fenders are even nice. Hood's pretty rough. But could we just throw some metal in there and have a farm truck? Yeah. It's probably what we're going to do for a while, because I still like the truck. It's just these are like the one part of the floorboard that doesn't rust. And then the seat, the bar over there's rusted through. I mean, it's just, that's separating, which is pretty common. I did that on my old Dodge too. I don't know. We'll see if I can get it cleaned up here. I can feel safe enough to have Jacob ride around in here with me. But yeah, it's a lot rougher than I thought. But it's slowly starting to smell better, so that's pretty cool. So, the loud exhaust leak was coming out of that hole there. It needed a small plug.
Too short. Oh, yeah.
I just hammered a fishing weight in there. It's much quieter.
Yeah.
Oil's good. Might have overfilled it. It looks like the rear main seal's leaking. But, ready to see if we can make it through the woods?
Yes!
Take this thing out in the snow some.
Yes.
That brake block we got off the square body, I don't think's any good, because it's not building up pressure. But we have front brakes, and that's just enough. Because we've done more with less.
Going back to where it was stuck for who knows how long. Hold on.
Alright, so we have a pile of wood here. It's from the trees we cut down to get this thing out of the hole. That's where this was sitting for 40 years. And trucking a whole firewood to the woodshed for us.
Yeah, like what, 2 months ago?
2 months ago. Cool, let's get to work. Yeah. Alright, what did we learn?
That this is a good truck.
It's a good truck, got a lot of potential.
Trucks. Gas system was not good.
Nothing was good on it. Nothing. I can't believe the engine freed up. But we took a truck that sat for 40 years. We freed the engine up. We made it run. Transmission came back to life. The rings came around. We just got some firewood from the trees we had to cut down. They were only growing there because the truck was parked there. It's pretty cool, huh? It might have got a little hot. Don't eat the green snow. That's pretty normal.
Yeah, totally.
Anyway, I appreciate everyone being patient with us. We have 20 million things going on all the time. This is more of a hobby. The temperature gauge don't work, so it's fine. Anyway, appreciate everyone watching. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe for Noah's Garage.